Hello, hello. How are we doing? I hope. Let me know if you can hear me, and let me know if you can hear the game audio as well. Complete change up on my setup now. I've got my stream PC back, so I'm streaming off my 4900K, and I've got my 9800X 3D in my gaming PC, which I'll be gaming off. But we'll have a look at DLSS 4. This had that update on Cyberpunk. Not actually seen too much of it yet, so I thought it'd be cool to check it out. It's also a little bit of a test of my streaming setup as well in preparation for the 5090. Sheesh! So hopefully, I think maybe I'm using a new capture card as well, so audio levels and stuff might be a little bit off, but I'll get into the game and then we can check it out. Let me know what the stream quality is like as well, because I had a little bit of an issue. My internet's kind of gone funny today, so my bitrate won't be as high as it normally is, and I'm also streaming off my CPU, so I don't quite know what the correct settings to get the best quality are. So I'm gonna have to do a couple of test streams pretty much over the next couple of days. Gonna first play at 4K, just 4K native, just so we can demonstrate the performance we're getting with that, and then we can check out essentially the update to the game. Here is we can now pick between the different models. So convolutional neural network was the original model that was used for DLSS, and now we've got this new one, transformer model, which is supposedly supposed to have better image quality, less ghosting. I think it is a little bit of a hit to performance, but we'll obviously take a look with it. I'll drop into the game native though, just so we can get a rough idea. Ladios, hello. I've also changed up some of the colours in my overlay to try and just make things a little bit easier to read. I thought things were a little bit harder to read. Let's just make sure. Do make sure to drop a like on the stream as well as you're coming in. Gonna hopefully not long now to the 5090, so hopefully be able to get my hands on one of them on, I think it's Thursdays. It's the 30th. Not entirely sure I actually ever fully completed this game, or no, I've completed the main game, but I never completed the hang on, I've got to unplug my mouse. What was the Phantom Liberty, the DLC? I don't think I ever finished that. So native 4K path tracing. Bear in mind we've got path tracing on here. 17 FPS. Absolutely maxing my VRAM at 16. So playing like this, yeah, as we've kind of seen previously, it's not going to be great. Sorry, bear me a sec. What's the game audio like? Is it too loud, too quiet? I think maybe this seems a little bit quiet for dip it down a little bit. I'll have a look back later at the stream quality and see how that's getting on. So yeah, seeing it here, 15, 16. We are in the city area, so it's probably going to be at its worst. You maybe see a bit closer to 20 getting out, but completely unplayable. Latency is horrendous. Trying to use my keyboard to drive isn't really a great situation. So if we switch on... but just switch on, this would be the original model here, DLSS. Do we maybe... I want probably reconstruction off, just so I can... Is it going to force that on? No. Okay, so we're going to have that off, just because I don't want anything else interfering with the image quality. We've got that on auto. I'm going to set it to quality. So DLSS quality in the sort of default DLSS original DLSS image model. 30 FPS. So that's actually round about double the FPS. It's been a while since I played this game. Actually, come and back to have a look at it. I forget what the performance was like. Definitely a lot nicer. And 15, obviously. Less chaotic on our VRAM, 13 gig, 13 and a half. See how my 9800X3D does here as well. Utilizing, what was it, under 30%? Under 40 degrees, pretty good. Did you bought your new... Yes, yeah, you can see it in the stats. You see 9800X3D. The reason I was planning to do a couple of streams in the week, it's a bit of a long story to be honest. I spent most of my week trying to get this PC working. The original 9800X3D that I got, it just like didn't work. But it worked for 2 days, and then it basically, my PC completely just wouldn't boot. So I had to RMA the CPU, unfortunately. That's why it took longer. I actually did it quicker because I bought another one, and I'm going to just send the original CPU back. But this 9800X3D seems to be working, touch wood. I put it all together this morning, and it seems to be running okay, so hopefully it's alright. Will it be I will upgrade the GPU, yeah. Got to wait till Thursday, though. 30th is when 5090 and 5080 come out, so I will be getting them. Providing there's enough stock, because it seems like the stock might be a problem, but I'll do my best to try and get them. Even if I maybe don't necessarily get them on Thursday, I should have them within a week or so. So yeah, 37-ish FPS with this. I'm gonna switch now to the new DLSS 4. So we've got the transformer model here. To be honest, wasn't really noticing any ghosting or anything like that. Now, this is a little bit of a hit on our FPS, I think. Which it does look like it is, 33 FPS. Have I got a mission or something to go to? Just maybe do a couple of, like, combat or something. Have a little drive around and see what image quality and stuff is like. Definitely a little hit on the FPS. Gonna get slightly less with this transformer model, it seems like. I don't think it's gonna be a huge difference. Looks, you know, a couple of FPS. We were more 35, 36, where with this we maybe be more 33, 34 on average. Let me restart my, oh. This driver. Cool gaming, yo. Is this the wrong way? I do wonder as well, actually, if I have... I didn't really have too much time to look into it, but I wonder if I have those MSI AMD issues. That frame time, I have to look at it a little bit later. I was planning on playing Final Fantasy, the new one, but because my internet... There was issues with my internet. That game is 150 gig, and it said it would take me 12 hours to download it, so I couldn't get it in time. Hopefully, I'm gonna, if my internet gets sorted out this evening, I'll be able to download it and maybe play it tomorrow. So yeah, the image quality for me here with DLSS 4 is very good, to be honest. There is definitely still the odd thing I'm seeing. I wonder if I can find the place where I just saw... It was in, like, the grates in the ground, which I guess the anti-aliasing is maybe causing some weirdness. Definitely looks a little more crisp to me, though. And it's supposed to improve ghosting as well, but I wasn't really getting much ghosting. Maybe what I'll do is I'll try it out with frame generation as well, because I think that'll probably cause more image issues, and we'll see a bigger difference. Yeah, like you see it here on the, I don't know what you call these, the road crossings. Do you see this here? See how like fuzzy it looks? Like here, look. That's just like right there on the white markings. It just looks weird. Kind of looks fuzzy. This is 4K, yeah. Just having a look at the new DLSS 4 transformer model. Overall, though, I think it looks very good. What I might try and do is get a quick video together and do a side-by-side. The thing is, it's very hard to tell, I think, on stream after it's all been compressed and everything. Definitely looks nicer. Yeah, that's the thing is, essentially, I think quality maybe don't see so much, but I think the lower presets now, so performance and balance, are supposed to look a bit more like DLSS quality, aren't they? Originally, which to me, performance here looks very good. Normally this doesn't look great in this game, with path tracing on especially. Definitely looks a lot nicer. There is a little bit of a performance hit though. $50.90. Hopefully on Thursday. It comes out 30th. We're going to try and get one then. Downtown. What area is this? Is this downtown? I have completed this game, but it's been so long. I was just going to go quickly to this thing to just do a bit of shooting. Still getting quite a bit. It feels very sluggish though, because I think my native FPS was so low. But this definitely does look a lot better than I remember performance looking. I'll check out Ultra Performance as well. Where are these guys? Colvin, hello. Have I played Final Fantasy? No. But I was going to play it. I was actually going to play it today, but it's a huge download and my internet went down. It was 150 gig download and I'm getting really, really low speeds on my internet. There's an issue in the area at the moment and it said it would take 12 hours to download, so I didn't have time. I'm going to hopefully look at it tomorrow. That was the original plan, to check it out today, but hopefully tomorrow. Similar time tomorrow I'll be on. Yeah, this image quality looks so much better. I'll switch to Ultra Performance in a sec. And then what I'll do, we'll check out frame generation, because that often caused ghosting for me, and supposedly this fixes a lot of that. There's no one here. Oh, there are people here. Oh, damn. Combat. Whoa! I was not expecting that. Let me know if is the game too quiet? It's very quiet for me. It's coming from my capture card. I don't know what the audio is like. Does it drop in Europe also? Yes, 30th. I think it's everywhere. 30th is everywhere, 30th of January. How is this? Oh, this is a boss. You got Rebirth, it's a great game. Yeah, I'll have to have a look. I've not really played many Final Fantasy games. How is this person still standing? Lost the scaling right now, or I could probably do a quick video. I think you do it. You do that through the Nvidia control panel, do you? There we go. There we go. Is this... Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Has that done it? I've still got the mission on my screen. There's noise in the image. It could be my... It might be my stream. Because I had to drop my bitrate loads today. Is the stream quality not very good? Because I could switch to NVENC. I am at 4K, yeah. Have I not done this mission then? What have I got to do? So even if I have a look at ultra performance, the stream quality is not very good, is it? Yes, even ultra performance here looks really good. That's a lot nicer to play like this. Does multi-frame generation work on 40 series? No. No, it doesn't work on 40 series. Stream quality is not very good. Let me just change the settings around on the stream. I'm on a stream PC now, so maybe should we switch it to NVENC? Should we try that? Just bear me 1 sec. I'll pause the stream briefly. Oh, it's because... Is the resolution coming at 1440p? Let me know if you've got a selection of 1440p. I'm only seeing 480. Why is that? It's coming at 1440p. The issue that I've got... Okay, that's fine then. I'm trying to switch over to NVENC, but it's not picking up my... I wonder if I can do this without crashing the stream. I've got my 4060 there. Why am I not seeing... Why am I not getting NVENC encoder? For some reason, I'm not getting NVENC option in OBS. I've got a 4060 in my stream PC. So the quality... It's interesting because I'm using quite a... Higher equals less... I've got CPU X264 set to slow. Is that a good preset? That's not a good preset. What do I want? Ultra fast? Does the 4000 series have multi-frame generation? No. It'll get DLSS 4, but not multi-frame generation, because we're testing DLSS 4 here. Just bear me a sec, guys. Sorry about this. It's the first stream on my stream PC. Do I go ultra fast preset then? I don't really know. I don't really understand these presets. What's the quality like now? It does, it looks very good. I've got it on ultra performance right now. And the image quality is insanely good. It looks to me, if I had to... It's been a while since I played this game, so I'm not fully clued up on, you know, remembering the qualities, but DLSS Ultra Performance for me now looks more like DLSS Balanced, or between maybe quality and balanced or something. No issues at all. I do wonder if maybe we introduce frame generation into it, if that'll, you know, mess with it. Game has to be restarted. Wait. I've got FSR on. Don't want that. Okay, that definitely affects the image more, in my opinion. It might maybe need to restart, though. Or the road. Seems to have lost some detail on the road. Shelton, hello. I'm at 4K right now. DLSS Ultra Performance with the new Transformer model, DLSS 4. And I've got frame generation on. Does anyone know anything about X264 encoder? What's the stream quality currently like? I've got it on the fast preset. Is that good or bad? Let me have a look at my phone. Dutch guy, there is, yes. Yeah, I've got the DLSS 4 patch now. Leo, hello. So, FPS dropped a little bit. I think I might have to quickly go back out to the menu, maybe restart. So yeah, if you do know anything about... Let me know what the stream quality is like, guys. Is it better or worse now? It's hard to gauge. Wow, it looks... Look at this quality, though. The quality's crazy. It doesn't have multi-frame generation, no. You only have that on 50 series. I'm gonna have a look at my phone, hang on. So yeah, still getting absolutely no ghosting, even with frame generation. We got path tracing on as well, which is crazy. Normally you do get a little bit of ghosting. But yeah, it's pretty impressive. Do get a slightly less FPS with the DLSS 4 model compared to the original. But it's, from what I saw earlier, we can quickly switch it here as well if we wanted to see exact FPS, but you can see here I'm getting about 84, 85. It was only really a couple of FPS. So this here, convolutional neural network, is the original model that DLSS uses. So look, you're seeing I'm getting more 86 to 87, and then it was 84, 85 with the new model. So obviously you get better image quality at the cost of like a couple of FPS, which isn't really a big deal in my opinion. We'll switch back to the newer model. Yeah, it just looks way more crisp. Try and do a side-by-side video. $50.90, yeah. I'll have a look at the $50.90 on Thursday, once it properly releases for us peasants. Because I'm not like a special. I'm not a special YouTuber. I'm a peasant YouTuber. So I don't get stuff early. Make sure to drop a like on the stream as well, guys. Get as many likes as we can. The stream quality, it looks okay for me, the stream quality. Does that look a bit better now with I changed the preset. Hopefully that looks a little bit better now. I don't understand the CPU X264 presets. I don't get them. Like, slower. What does that mean? Am I better to have slower or faster? I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at that. Took the day off on what, on Thursday? Yeah, luckily I can work from home, so me at 2 o'clock. Well, no, before then. 1:45, I'll have 50 tabs open. Just spamming. I think it will go quick. I think it's, with the 5090 at least, it's going to depend how expensive the other models, the add-in board models are. I think some of those could get silly, which then I don't think... 4090 sold out in about half an hour, didn't it? From what I remember. There were still some models after about half an hour. A lot of the most popular ones went really quick, but... yeah, it's probably... gonna be similar to that, I would guess. See if I can maybe try and do another mission here. But overall, really impressed by the quality here. It's crazy. It'd be good to check out multi-frame generation as well once we get that. Am I buying a 5090 or 4090? 5090. I've sold my 4090 now. I've literally sold everything. Apart from this. I've got my 4080 Super. Actually, to be fair, I still have my 7800 XT. But I'm going to sell everything because I need money. I need money for the 5090. I've just switched over. This is the 9800X 3D PC as well, if you haven't seen. Got that all sorted now as well, after having to RMA the CPU, which was a bit annoying. I spent all week basically trying to get this PC working. It worked for like 2 days, then the CPU died. Had to get another one. Do I think it's worth upgrading from a 4070 Ti to a 5070 Ti? It's hard to say really yet. I'll be able to say a bit more once I get my hands on them, and we can have a look at it. Unlucky, don't want to hello. Yeah, it seems pretty good so far. The quality seems crazy, and I've not seen any ghosting at all. I thought maybe there'd still be a little bit at the low preset here, but I've not seen anything. How much did I sell 4090 for? It was like 1,300. I sold that a little bit ago now. I didn't sell that recently. Sold that before Christmas. I don't even know if this is a mission. Try and complete the Phantom Liberty DLC, because I was right at the end of that. Still does look really nice as well. Look at this. Here he is. Is the reward in here? It was this, was it? I don't know what that was. 5090 is 2000. I think that's just the Founders Edition, though. The other ones, the other models are probably going to be more than that. At the moment, they're listed for 25,000. There's no official pricing, so... on a lot of the websites in the UK, the 4090 is 25 grand, and the 5080 is like 12 grand. I don't think the prices will get updated till really close. Application of Steam losses scaling can do. You can do it from Steam, can you? I'll have to have a look. I'm not on Steam right now. I've got this game on GOG. Bitrate just went down. Yeah, is the stream quality not very good? I'll have to figure it out a little bit later, because I'm on my stream PC now, and I was trying to stream off my 4900K, but I was going to switch to NVENC, but for some reason the PC's not picking up that I've got a 4060 in there, which it is in there because it's in my devices, but OBS isn't picking up like any NVENC encoding. So I'm gonna have to look at that later. What the hell? This game, it's good to see this game is still buggy as hell. Is DLSS laggy? No, not really. It's the frame generation. You mean laggy, you mean just like latency? I assume that's what you mean. It's more frame generation that causes that. DLSS 4 is on the 30, yeah. Just the image quality, though, multi-frame generation. I think a lot of people probably going to get confused with it, which I know before it was a little bit like that too. Like DLSS 4 and multi-frame generation are obviously two separate things. Just because you got DLSS 4 doesn't mean you'll have... Which I can see people getting a bit confused with. Obviously, DLSS 4 you can use on this, but you can't use multi-frame generation. That's only for 50. So I can see that being a bit confusing. Oh, I've got the police on me. Is this the... This is the last mission, isn't it? How do I do the last Phantom Liberty mission? Oh, this ain't good. Oh, this really ain't good. Just the upscale. Yes, just the upscaling will be on there, yeah. On 30, yeah. You can use this model, the trans... What's it called? Transform model. Did we lose them? So going out the city here, breaking 100 FPS. That's pretty nuts. So yeah, I can switch it back. It's going to be definitely hard to see really on the stream. This is the original model. I think the kind of main thing I think really is it makes textures just look a little bit blurry with the original model. It just, stuff doesn't look as crisp. And you can see in the image in the distance, the kind of ray reconstruction definitely improves the anti-aliasing. Like, look at the road. This original model, you can see it generating the, like, AI image, pretty much, if you look into the distance as I'm driving really fast. Like, look at the cars, the lighting on the lights on the cars getting blurry. And even ghosting, look, it's ghosting now. This new transform model, almost zero ghosting. I don't think I've seen any ghosting with it. Yeah, like you can see ghosting's quite bad here. Especially on the cars. Just behind the cars, you can see it quite badly. Pretty much completely solves that. But here, you can see it really badly. If I then switch it to the new model. Look. That's crazy. This looks like DLSS quality. That's actually wild. This is... is there maybe a little bit of ghosting, but it's so hard to tell. Definitely 100% looks a million miles bad. Say there's maybe a little bit, ever so slightly. Definitely nowhere near as bad. Low bitrate. What is my CPU in the stream PC? 4900K. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't... The stream looks fine to me. When I look at it on my phone, it looks fine. I'll have to look at it back later, but it looks alright on my phone. It looks very clear on my phone. I'm using X264. Maybe you'll know, Unlucky Domino. What's the preset like? For example, the scale of preset goes all the way from ultra fast to placebo, right? What's better? Like, what gives me the better image quality? Is ultra fast the best image quality and placebo's the worst? Or is it the other way? Like, what's the scale? All it says is higher equals less CPU, but how do I know what the best image quality is? Slower is better, so placebo is less. Yeah, I was getting encoding overloaded, though, with that. I had it on placebo, but... I put it back to slower, because people were saying the bitrate. I've had to reduce my bitrate because my internet has gone, like... It's gone weird today. The stream just went grey. I think it might be you, because it's fine. Yeah, I was maybe going to use NVENC, but I need to look later because for some reason OBS isn't picking up that I've got an Nvidia GPU in. It's fine for you. Yeah, the stream seems fine for me as well. That's why maybe it's YouTube. I'll put it back to slow. Let's put it back to slow. I'm thinking maybe it could be a YouTube thing. I've got it on my phone, and there's no issues for me on my phone. It looks fine. It's fine for you, no problems. Yeah, maybe it's YouTube, because I can't see any problem. I'll try it tomorrow. I'm going to hopefully try and stream Final Fantasy tomorrow, and maybe I'll get NVENC sorted for it. Because I know that's pretty trustworthy, and I know what settings to use on it as well. I've never streamed off this encoder before, so honestly, it's a little bit of a test for the stream PC as well. Try and get that all dialed in before the 5090. DLSS 4 is available, yeah. It's not early. It's in this game. If you just make sure you update the game, you'll have DLSS 4 as well. Did I buy a motherboard for the 9800X3D? Yeah, I've got it in now. 9800X3D's in. You see it in the left here. Using 54% at the moment of the CPU. It's pretty heavy at this preset. I'm gonna just try, because I could have sworn one time, last call. Anyone remember how far I got to in Phantom Liberty? I was on the last mission. How would I know where that is though? Like, how would I find that? Ah, here we go, 22. It'll be here, won't it? D8 hours? Let's try this. DLSS preset current is ultra performance. I've got it on the absolute lowest. Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth's so good. That's nice. I'll have a look. I was planning to play it today, but my internet at the moment, I'm getting really, really low speeds. There's like issues in my area for my internet. So I tried to download the game, but it said it'd take 12 hours. So I was like, well, I'm not going to be able to stream that. Hopefully it'll be done by tomorrow. I'll get it downloaded and I can look. Well, considerably nicer on my VRAM as well, this. Let's just see what the mission is. No, that's still the same though. There's a mission out here. Let's go do that. Well, we'll still get that weird lighting bug. Does it look better than native? Probably not. I wouldn't say it looks... Not at 4K. At a lower res, which I can drop down to 1440p in a sec, I would guess at a lower resolution, because of the anti-aliasing, the new model probably looks pretty much on par, like, completely indistinguishable between the reses. Because anti-aliasing obviously makes a bit more of a difference at lower res. At 4K, I'd say it's very close. In all honesty, if you're not sat close to your screen, you wouldn't know, you wouldn't be able to tell. I'm sat very close to my screen, so there are kind of slight things you can tell, especially at this preset. Between DLSS quality and native, like, there's very little difference. I'm at ultra performance right now, so you can tell between this and native. Oh my goodness, what has happened? This game is just... This game is something else. This game reminds me of playing Star Citizen. Can you get run over?
Ever fight for anything in your life?
How do I get my fists out?
Oh, shit!
What the hell? She just took like... kept taking damage from the punch. What's going on? I like this car as well. That's the wrong way. Absolutely classic. Oh, I do like this car. Only 100X3D is board in Cyberpunk. Well, it's actually it's fairly high usage, like 30% here. It's quite high. But in terms of the temperature and stuff, it's pretty low, 40 degrees. My 4900K probably be about double that, almost. Even power too. 67 watts. Pretty decent. What's going on here? Get me involved. Now the stream went grey for a second. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Is it just last for a second, or maybe it could be my capture card, maybe? It seems fine for me on OBS though. Like, it looks fine. Does it just go grey and then come back straight away? The bitrate goes to... Yeah, we'll see. I'll try out NVENC tomorrow once I get that fixed out. Hopefully it's not too bad. Yeah, it could be any combination. It could be my internet too, because I've also got issues with that. Hopefully it's not completely ruining the the viewing experience. But hopefully after this stream, I'll have a look into it and try and get it fixed out. Try again tomorrow. And anyone put a 5090 and a 9800 in your Switch too? How would you call that? The amount of power the 5090 uses. That thing would burn your hands. It would literally burn your hands. You'd have to wear oven mitts whilst you're playing it.
Stubborn ass.
I think it could be my internet, you know. Let me drop the bitrate. Bear me a sec. I think it could be my internet. Yeah, no, it's not an issue with my bitrate. It's my issue with my internet today. Like, there's issues in the area with the signal. It's probably that. Probably is that. Let me just drop the bitrate a little bit and see what we can do. Hope we get some improvement with that. I was trying to switch over to my other internet as well. I do have another internet, but
honestly, all badges look the same to me.
I just kind of ran out of time. I tried to plug it in and I was getting no internet. That's why the stream was a bit delayed. So I thought I'd just go live and I'll try and figure out later. Drop the bitrate down. Hopefully it maybe doesn't throttle as badly. It's a bit more consistent. We'll see.
Your backup, Daniels, and his buddies from the NCPD. They'll be incognito.
Make sure to drop a like on the stream as well.
Head on over. Daniels.
See if we can hit 100 likes. Not too far off.
Shit, not a single, Your Majesty. Keeps going like this, I'll clown.
Here he is. Here's the main man.
Great. That all?
If we pull it off, the kids in San Domo won't have to go through what I did. Anyway, need a smoke. Go on, give a chum some space.
Let me know if it does do that screen again, and I can maybe just keep dropping the bitrate until
They all say they want
it gets a bit better.
what they really want to hear is
Look at my reflection in the car paint.
everything okay? I gotta be your
That
fucking
there.
empathy coach.
I'm like a stick man,
Chum
twig man.
Clinton
Look at my arms.
just
I've never seen a bicep curl, especially the right arm. Well, that would technically be my left, wouldn't it? Look at this view. What we got to do now?
Muammar, something wrong? Acting weirdly, composed.
How do I run DLSS 4? You just got to update the game. Update Cyberpunk and you'll have it.
You know I grew up here. Me and Daniels. Santo fucking Domingo.
98 FPS DLSS 4. I don't think that's right. You're probably thinking a multi-frame generation, right? DLSS 4 and multi-frame generation are two different things.
Straight bullet.
Yeah, those
Well,
two, but no.
Not two different things, but they're not
Different every day.
congruent with each other.
Biggest fear?
DLSS 4 is just the image upscaling. Multi-frame generation is a different setting. Can't get that on 40 series.
Talking cancer, arthritis, kids with
I think that's
cancer,
probably maybe where you're going wrong.
all in a fucking glass of water. In these homes, every damn day, years on end.
Shit. This is Sokka's doing.
Which we'll be testing multi-frame generation on the 50 series once we get that on
Groundwater here since 2061.
Thursday.
Of course, we didn't know how bad it was for a good long while.
As I fucking thought.
So this med equipment, it's gonna help the sick, right?
Should ease some of their suffering, yeah. But the most important thing is peeps will see someone still gives half a shit. Maybe they'll feel something besides fear for a change.
Much better than DLSS 3. So DLSS 3, you're sort of referring to frame generation, but in terms of the image quality for just the upscaling, yeah, it's a lot better. I'm on ultra performance here, and it looks like DLSS quality to DLSS balanced for me. On the original model, is like image-wise, it's insanely better. Image is way more crisp. Way more crisp, no ghosting. And I've got it on the lowest preset here. Thought you were modding the game multi-frame generation? No, just the upscaling I've got here. So it's just this model here. This is the new transformer model. This is the old DLSS model. So we're just having a look at the quality. Did that give me another mission or something? Ah, damn it. Okay, cool. Wait, there's a side mission as well. Oh my god, I keep pressing the wrong thing. Oh no, that's the last mission, is it? FPS improvement? No, it's actually a little worse for FPS. It'll give you better image quality, but we're getting... Probably wouldn't really notice, but it's like, for me, I'm getting 1 or 2 less FPS with the new model. But I'm happy with that. The image is so much better, I really don't mind losing 1 or 2 FPS. Oh, I've got Keanu in my car. Didn't realise. Hear the sound of this car. This sounds beefy. Listen to that.
Curb the enthusiasm, kid.
I like the steering wheel as well. It's 4K. DLSS 4 is a huge step. So far from what I've seen in this, it is a big step, yeah. The image quality, it's insane. Considering I've also got path tracing and frame generation on. Normally the ghosting and image quality with this preset is horrendous. I wouldn't play like this. Normally. But this is just... This cleans the image out so much that it's almost like using DLSS quality. Pretty much. So you're kind of avoiding like 3 or 4 presets. Which is a pretty big leap in performance. And then definitely going to be keen to have a look at multi-frame generation once I get the 5090. Add another 100 FPS to this. Which is nuts. What have I got to do here? Just going guns blazing. You know me. 5070. With upscaling and stuff, it's supposed to perform like a 4090, isn't it? Without it, I think 5070 Ti is probably RAST is going to be like a 4080, isn't it? 4080 Super, sorry. So then the 5070 will be a little worse than that. Maybe close to a 4080. I have to shoot these people.
Damn.
Oh, I thought I saw a bit of a weird image then. Alright,
So you
bruv.
can find the port. Great. Way to go, Merc. You remember what's next?
Get out of the way so I can get to the thing.
Look, get that you're stressed, but I need you to keep it professional. Quit looking for reasons to fight.
And you quit your psychobabble bullshit.
4070 Ti and RAST. Yeah, I think maybe between there. I haven't, to be honest with you, I haven't looked too much at performance stuff overall so far because I'm sort of waiting to get it myself. Seen a little bit of the multi-frame generation on the 5090. I think there's no rumored leaks anyway. Is there for the or like there's no performance benchmarks for the 5070 anyway because it doesn't come out for another like month. But the 5090 seemed quite a big increase, even in raster. Or it seemed more than, like, people were sort of bashing it, saying it'd be, like, less than 20% or something. From what I saw, it didn't look like that. How do I Kung Fu chop? Oh! Right in the face. So yeah, I'll obviously be try and have a look at those GPUs too. But I always don't really trust too much until we can see it in sort of real life. Real life scenarios. Ow. What's the stream like now? Is it better? Has it done the grey thing? Because if it hasn't, then it was my internet. It's an internet issue. Can I make that jump? No grey screen or bitrate. Yeah, I think it's my internet. Which they've said 24 hours it should be fixed, so we'll see tomorrow. What in terms of the quality of the stream though? Is it better than... I'm still encoding off my CPU. I was hoping the quality would be a lot better than maybe NVENC, but what preset do I currently have it on? I currently have it on slow. I'll maybe try slower, because I was getting encoding overloaded, but I have had to undervolt my 4900K as well, because it's in a mini ITX build. And it's air cooled. Previous stream was better in terms of bitrate. Yeah, it'd have been because my bitrate was way higher. I can't have that higher bitrate today because my internet is like, the speeds are really low. If that makes sense. Once it gets back to normal, I can put it back to that bitrate again. And then we'll have to, maybe I'll leave it on the CPU encoder for now. Try another stream with that and see what the quality's like.
Take him from all sides.
Oh my god. This pistol is brutal. I've got like a flaming thing on it. Can I get in that car? Get a 58 or 4090. Get a 5090. Oh, it's in here, is it?
Got the truck.
Oh, okay, it is this truck. Oh my god, I have got to drive it. DLSS 148 Super Beta drive it was DLSS already... It's already in certain games, yeah. You've got to just make sure your game's updated. Update Cyberpunk and you'll have it in there. I am getting out of here.
seeing me now?
Drones, B. I got you in my sights.
What about
So still am noticing, look at the car in front, still a little bit of ghosting on that car, but it's definitely a lot better. Oh. Can I shoot that drone? How do I shoot at the same time? Oh no, that's a friendly drone, is it? CPU runs quite low temp. I've got I do need to, normally my specs are in the description, which they are, but my pump and stuff at the moment, it's wrong. I'll update it at the end of the stream, because I copy and pasted it in from previous stream, but I'm using a Leon Lee Trinity. I think it's Leon Lee Galahad Trinity 360. Pretty good cooler. This is 4K right now.
Cut off that tail of yours, B. I don't care how.
Wait, where's it telling me to go? $4,000 series cards. They can run DLSS 4, yes, but they can't run multi-frame generation. That's only for 50 series. A little bit like DLSS 3 on this. It can only run on 40, well, 40 and now 50, but it can't run on 30, if that makes sense. But you get the image improvements. Yeah, 9800X3D's been good. Well, I say this is the first time I've used it in a game. Unfortunately, I did have one, and I had to RMA it.
There we are.
I got the PC built last Sunday. It worked for like 2 days, and then my PC just wouldn't boot.
Contact you?
So I had to RMA the CPU, which is really annoying. That's why I haven't really done much in the last week, is because I've kind of been waiting to get the new... I need to get a new one. So that was a bit annoying. I didn't have a PC for like a week, basically.
Think you deserve a little something.
What rate do I get on native? With these settings... With these settings at native, I get 15 FPS. Because I've got path tracing on.
For everything.
Thanks, El Capitan.
IQ. Yeah, no, I'm not using that cooler. I need to update it. That was the cooler on my old Intel build. I'm using a Leon Lee Galahad Trinity at the moment. I'll update all the details at the end of the stream. I kind of run out of time. And so I just copied a lot of stuff over. The streams normally automatically copy and paste everything from your last stream. So I missed some of the things by accident. I'll change it at the end, but it's a Leon Lee Galahad. Which is really nice. I've got a... you can customize the, like, water block. And with different things, which I've never done really before. And I've got kind of quite a nice looking one. This is a nice car, isn't it? Arctic freezers. Yeah, I hear that one's pretty good. To be honest though, temps between that and my one, at idle at least, maybe like really not that dissimilar. They're like 1 or 2 degrees different, to be honest. It's not like I'm not too fussed over that kind of temperature, if you get what I mean. But yeah, definitely probably gives you the absolute lowest, but 1 or 2 degrees, I'm not really too fussed. Oh, look at the graphics here. This is 4K, yeah. That looks really nice. No, the new frame generation, yeah, only 5,000 series for that. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Just going to change the encoder preset again. Just bear me a sec. Yeah, no, I can't use that one. It overloads the encoder if I do that. I think it's because I'm streaming at... Yeah, outputting the stream at 1440p. I think it's probably to a higher res for it. Be able to do. I can only go as low as slow. What is happening here?
Who you
You what, bruv?
Somebody call the cops!
You're not allowed guns in a fist fight. That's bang out of order, that. You're not allowed guns in a fist fight. I've just got in the back of the car. I don't think I've ever seen it in the back of this car. How do I get out? What the hell? I've got out the sunroof. Oh yeah, I have guns on this car as well. How do I use that? How do I use the guns on this car? Why is everyone stood in the road? What is going on? Oh no, I lost some of the lights. Damn, how do I use... Oh, is it Alt? Yes, it is Alt. Oh my god. It's like James Bond. Didn't he have an Aston Martin that did this? That is apps. Oh my god. That is brutal. I wonder if those people standing in the road is a bug that has been caused by this update with DLSS 4, because I don't remember ever seeing people stood in the road like that.
All units, suspect has evaded patrols. Resume search immediately.
Dude, there's going to be no police be able to get me now with this machine gun. So I honestly think you could probably at 4K here, so we've got it on ultra performance. Realistically, you could be at balanced or even performance, and the quality is just so good.
All units instructed to return to patrol.
Like, just look at this here. It looks like DLSS quality, but we're at performance. No ghosting. Go back to the city, because I don't think there's really anything over back that way. Go to downtown looking like this. Still getting over 60 FPS as well. Bearing in mind this is 4K with path tracing. This car is absolutely capping out. No ghosting. Look at the tires. Am I seeing ghosting on the tires? Maybe the smallest amount. Ever so slightly. Nowhere near as bad, though, as this would have been in the old model. And I'll be honest, pretty much, unless you really know what you're looking for here, you're not going to see that. Most people are not going to be able to see that. Like, a majority of people are never, ever going to be looking... Definitely way not as bad as the original as these settings on the other model. 100, like on the other model, it's really obvious. It's like really clear, the ghosting. But bearing in mind, this is still performance at balanced or quality. It's going to be even less.
Oh, hell.
You've got to be kidding me.
FPS get hit like pretty badly here. 20 FPS less than what we're getting outside in downtown.
331 responding.
Quite a big difference.
Taco sometime.
Do we want to maybe check it out at 1440p as well and see? Because you would expect image quality to obviously be quite a bit worse. We switch down to that. It's going to make my overlay really big.
Suspect's vehicle has been located.
Oh, I'll have a look at it at 1440p. Maybe if it does look particularly bad, I might have to quickly do a quick game reset maybe. It's going to look probably a little bit worse on my screen too, because I am on a 4K monitor, so 1440p is going to look a little bit worse. But it's obviously brought our GPU hardware stuff all down. Like power's down to a 260 here. That's down quite a bit. Definitely pushing my CPU up though. 60% usage. That is pretty. It's a lot higher. A lot higher usage than my 900K. Not that that's a bad thing, because my temps are nowhere near as bad. Like if I was at this usage on my 4900K, it'd probably be like 80 to 90 degrees. That. Where is this mission? So, should we... I'll switch to Ultra Performance, because that's going to be at its worst, isn't it? That's going to be, like, the worst possible scenario. Now, I do think you can... I've got Ray Reconstruction on here, I think. Yeah, so I think at 1440p here, for me, at least on my screen, you see this ghosting? Like, I don't know if you're going to be able to see that on the stream. To be honest, like, you see it right here. The car's in the distance. Going away from... Now, even coming towards me on the left there, you see? See how blurry that is? Yeah, look at that there. Oh, look at it there. I mean, you must be able to see that. Because I know the stream does compress loads. That's got... I might have to maybe... Do you think maybe a little restart? Oh my god. Because that just does... That looks like way bad. It could just be a maybe need to restart. Because that just didn't look right at all, did it? See, now it's not... no, it is still doing it, look. But interestingly, when I move my mouse, it kind of goes away. It's if I completely don't move, it's really bad, look. Look, and then if I move my mouse like that, it disappears. You see? That's kind of weird. Let me... if I save it... Let me just reboot quick, because I think it's probably maybe where I've, you know, switched the settings. So let's just do a really, really quick reboot. Video settings. Yeah, let me just reboot the game real quick. Continue without account. What the hell? CD Projekt Red are trying to get me to make some account. So I think 4080 Super with DLSS 4, but 5080 with the same DLSS. What do you mean? In terms of FPS? In terms of FPS, no. The 5080 will have more with the same settings. Can I also use DLSS 4 with the 4070 Ti? Yes. You can use the upscale, you just can't use multi-frame generation. Now, hopefully that's fixed our issue. I do think it probably was it needed a restart, because that just didn't look right. I've never even seen it that bad before. Well, we'll find out. If it's still doing it. Yeah, the 5080 will perform better just because it would perform better with raster anyway. So if you add all the same settings with DLSS, by default it's going to have higher frames. Even if you add everything else, it's still going to have higher frames. And that's not even taking into account multi-frame generation. A 5080 will get multi-frame generation, 4080 doesn't. So if you add that on top, you'll have way higher frames. Right, so current settings at the moment, I dropped down to 1440p, and I've got the new DLSS 4 transformer model on. We've got DLSS Ultra Performance, Ray Reconstruction on, I've got frame generation, I've also got path tracing, so that's all fully maxed out, and then all the rest of the settings are also maxed out, apart from I think I dropped down screen space reflections. I never really bother having that on Psycho, because it doesn't make any visual difference, and I think it hits your FPS quite a lot. Okay, no, the issue's still there. Look. Look. That's not looking good, bruv. That's still a problem, then. So, ultra performance here, 1440p, it might maybe still have... It might still be a bit dodgy. Let me... I'm going to switch to maybe performance or balanced here and see if it's still doing it. Let's go performance. Yeah, performance isn't really doing it. Doing it a little bit. Wait for this car to go. It's doing it a little bit, but it's nowhere near as bad. Oh, no, it is still doing it. There you go. It's definitely not a restart. Do I feel any smoother experience using multi-frame generation? I'm not using multi-frame generation. We don't have it on 40 on this. It's only 5000 series, which I'll be having a look this week once I get 5090. George Z, thanks for subscribing. Haven't been following new cards. Are they impressive when they have DLSS 4 and frame gen, or they still perform? The 5090, I haven't really looked at too much either, because I don't really want to spoil buying it, if you see what I mean. I'm obviously going to get it, test it and everything, and I want to sort of see it as I play it. So I've seen the odd thing. 5090 looks like quite a fair bit better. I know a lot of people are complaining about the kind of uplift of performance, I guess, but in some games there's quite a big uplift in performance, like a fair amount at raster. With multi-frame generation, the FPS looks nuts. Seeing upwards of like 200 FPS in like Cyberpunk and stuff. With some settings. I think the 5080, at least, I haven't really seen much. I haven't really looked at much on it, to be honest. It kind of, I'd say, is probably the more disappointing one. And I feel like people are maybe less bothered by that one. Almost similar, really, with the 4080, I feel. Like, people, or no, was it the 4080 Super? Didn't really get much, didn't really get much love either. Still the same amount of VRAM, you know? It's kind of a bit less interesting. Still going to be a slight bit of performance, I think, but... I'll be getting both. I'm going to try and I'll get the 5090 and 5080 to be able to check them out. To make sure to subscribe if you're not, and we'll check them out. Check them out live together. Try and play, you know, as many different games as possible. With as many different settings. So I asked about the 5080. Yeah, what was it between? A 4090 or 5080, was it? Was that the choice? Black Myth Wukong, yeah. We'll have to definitely try that. I haven't played that game too much. It's not really my kind of first choice pick of games, but I'll definitely test it out for that. And maybe get into it a bit more. I find games like that really hard. It's a bit like Elden Ring, although I did get into Elden Ring a little bit. But we'll test it out anyway, just because graphically it's crazy with full ray tracing. That'll be a real test. So 1440p here with just performance is okay. I think ultra performance, you might definitely see all those issues a little bit more. That ghosting does definitely still seem to be there. But you'd still, I feel like you probably don't need to drop down to ultra performance so much at 1440p with this GPU. Because the frames are quite nice. even at balanced or performance with path tracing like this. Look, I'm getting 180 FPS here. Don't really need ultra performance. Even here, to get away with balanced, to be honest, which I'll switch to in a minute. What's that I'm hearing? It sounds like a party. You're looking at a 9070 XT. Yeah, what do you think about AMD delaying it all, though? I think they've said end of... Was it end of March now? I feel like that's kind of... It's kind of far off, because you're going to have... You're going to have, like, so much time with Nvidia's GPUs out. Even the 5070 Ti and stuff, they come out in February. You're going to have, like, a month of 5070 out before you even get that. I feel like AMD have left that. They've left that too long. I'm not sure why it was delayed so much. Because it was originally supposed to be like now, wasn't it? I thought the original release date was 23rd of January. And it's been delayed till March. That's like kind of... I don't know. It's a bit of a fumble, I think. Should have been out of it. Yeah, because I was reading all the retailers have all the cards in the warehouses. They've got to hold on to them. Seems really bizarre. So I'm definitely noticing some image issues here. Seeing it a little bit on the plants. Almost like there's like popping. Taking a bit of an oh, there's that tank. Taking a bit of an unconventional route here. Oh god. Can I not get up there? What the hell? Oh god. It won't let me drive up. How do I get up there? How do I get up there? What? How? Is that the only way to get up there and it won't let me up? I'm going to have to dump the car here. Can I jump that? Hopefully it doesn't disappear. I'll be stuck in the desert. Yusuf, yo! Even in 4K, it does that with the 5090 and Ultra Performance Digital Foundry. Oh, okay, because on the 4080 CPU, I was at 4K, and I went Ultra Performance. I didn't see that ghosting. I didn't see it as bad as that. At 4K, I've only noticed it at 1440p.
We managed to stem the bleeding, but without that implant.
We'll handle it. What's going on? Jake got hit. Badly.
Not about software in terms of like the drivers aren't ready. I guess that makes sense because the hardware's there. If retailers have the hardware, they can't be changing anything to that. But it's a bit of a fumble not having your drivers or something ready. That's like... Someone's getting fired over that.
You can find an implant like that in Night City.
Like, that's leaving it so insanely close to release. Literally, like, the month you're releasing. Oh, yeah, by the way, the drivers aren't ready.
But that means getting to the city, and you see the state the camp's in. Raph and Shiv could come back at any moment. It's all hands on deck. You know where this is going, V.
That's one I think AMD get let down a lot with that. And you see the same thing with them implementing FSR in games.
You can count on me.
I know.
like we saw with FSL frame generation, you do get it in games, but it's just at a way slower rate, which obviously it makes sense because AMD's a way smaller company than Nvidia. Sort of taking Nvidia as like a standard. They do all of that you get it in games way faster. You're getting 75 games or whatever with DLSS 4. You know? It seems way more efficient and quicker. You get games on release with like the new DLSS like straight away type thing, where with AMD it's always a little bit slower. Like think how long it took to get FSR 3 in Cyberpunk. It took just ages. How do I have DLSS 4 already? You just need to update Cyberpunk. As long as you update the game, you'll get it. I always thought these... What would you call this? Like a sheet. I always thought that looked really good graphically. Am I just going crazy? Yeah, FSR 4, yeah, which I'm guessing is what they're maybe trying to speed up and get it in more games maybe for release or something. Maybe they've seen what Nvidia have said, and then they've thought, we need to do, you know, we need to add it to more games, or we need to work on it or something, I don't know. Thought it was a driver update. No, it's a game. Just update the game. As long as you update the game, you got the latest version of the game, you'll get two options here. Transformer model, which, once you have DLSS on, essentially this here, convolutional neural network, was the original image model, AI image model that DLSS used, but then DLSS 4 now uses transformer model. Basically, so you'll get those two options, which you wouldn't have had before. Which means you can switch between old DLSS and the new one. So yeah, definitely. I still think even at performance here, I'm gonna switch to balanced and see how we get on with that, because there are still definitely some image quirks with the performance there. It's definitely better still overall. It's better than the previous DLSS model. See, balance for me here looks very good. I'd say this looks a bit more like DLSS quality to me now. We'll go back into the city as well. Is it? What's this? Am I still on? I think that's the last mission, is it? Oh, we've got a couple more. Go to the meeting. Do a couple of these other missions. So yeah, I think overall, very impressed by the image quality here. It looks really good. 9950X 3D around the... Yeah, I've got 9800X 3D now. Don't know... Is it still got the core issues where you have to disable some of the cores? It only has the cache on one of the CCDs, I think, right? It was the same issue as the 7950X 3D. I'm not sure I really want to have to deal with that. Is it an easy fix just to disable? I also think on release, those CPUs are way too expensive. It'll be like £700-800 here. I think that's too much. Maybe further down the line, I'll maybe change to that, but for gaming alone, it's probably not going to make too much difference, is it? Going to be more a productivity thing, it'd be useful, which maybe for editing videos it'd be useful, but... Oh. What happened here? What's going on, bruv? Oh, God. Where's my gun? This pistol is absolutely brutal. What happened here? Hostile area. I mean, this car looks pretty nice. Has it got machine guns, though? It's like Borderlands. Final Fantasy VII, yes, I want to play it tomorrow. I was going to play it today, but basically my internet, I've got issues with the speed on my internet, and it was going to take 12 hours to download because it's 150 gig. So I basically had to play something else. I thought, check out DLSS 4, why not? And then hopefully tomorrow it'll be downloaded. I can then check it out. Am I 0.1% repost? I don't understand. My lows? I'm not I have to reset my lows manually. So for example, here now, I can reset, look, like there. I reset them. They don't automatically get reset. I feel like they're too stable for those spikes we see on the frame time. No, I mean, I'll have to manually reset them. I never reset them unless something happens. Like if we go into a cutscene and it wrecks the low to, like, you know, sometimes when it cuts to a cutscene, it can drop your low to like 0. If that happens, I'll reset it, but it's all manual. Whoa! I'm in big trouble here. I keep missing the turnings. Are these police or enemies? They're enemies. Run over too many people. How am I supposed to get rid of them? Yes! Oh, that was skill, that. He's still on me, though. Oh my god, he is. So I'll just stop and shoot him. Out of the way! Okay, I might have lost him. No, he's still on me. Alright, I'm done. I've had enough of this. Hand-to-hand combat. Oh, wait, what? He saw me get the gun out. Oh, I do have guns on this. Oh, no way, I do. I didn't know. That's a disaster. I mean, to be fair, they're in front of me, so there's not really much I can do with that. Because the car's always behind me.
Oh, yeah, I knew I picked the right merc for the gig. My man will take care of the rest. Check the drop points for reward.
What the hell? I'm not pressing anything. I'm not pressing anything. Get out the car. That just like reversed out. That fully reversed out of there. Wait, what? Oh no. Oh god. This game never ever ceases to amaze me. I can't get back in the car now. I just got to talk to him. Ah, it's fully bugged. It's going to be fully bugged. Oh god. Oh no. No, it's not. Sweet. I mean, I didn't deliver the car. It's now fully vanished. That's vibes. Can I sit down?
Fuck. Do I know you?
How do I call a vehicle? Do we? It's not that button. What button is it to call my vehicles? Here we go. Look at all of these bad boys. We get the Bugatti. Get the Bugatti out. Get the Bugatti out, mush. Where is it? Oh, that's not it. Press V. Yeah, thanks. I got it. The sound of this. Oh,
All units, we have a disturbance reported in Pacifica.
we could actually check out
On our way.
Phantom Liberty. We're right next to it here, aren't we?
Would you at least come to my funeral?
Oh god, I got police on me. Who's on to me?
Code 0. I repeat, code 0 in this area. All units resume normal duty.
I can't get out. This car's really hard to drive. I can't tell if I'm safe from police or not. Yeah, okay, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. Let's go in, let's go in. Haven't been in here in a while. Oops, FPV, thanks for subscribing. The 4900K and 98. This is the first game I've played, so it's a little sort of early or hard to tell at the moment. Overall, performs a lot better in terms of, you know, the power consumption's not as bad. The temperatures are way better. I did have to RMA my first CPU though, my 9800X3D, which was annoying. It died after like 2 days. But fingers crossed, it seems okay at the moment. I literally only fully finished it this morning. So, over the next week or so, obviously once we get the 5090 I'll be playing loads of games, but over the next week try and do a few different games. We'll test it out just to make sure it's all working. At the low resolutions, I play a lot at 4K, so obviously it has less of an impact at 4K. But at the low resolutions, we should definitely see higher FPS than what we would get with a 4900. I'm gonna check the club out. You're welcome, brother. Thanks. This is the transformer model, yeah. I've got it currently at 1440p. We've got it set to balance on the transformer model. This is very much more like DLSS quality of old times, if you see what I mean. So we're now at balanced, but to me it looks more like DLSS quality in the old model, if that makes sense. Yeah, the CPU temps are great, yeah. What was wrong with the CPU? I don't know. I had it in for like 1 or 2 days. The temperatures were really bad on the CPU for some reason. And I just couldn't work out why. Even if I increased fans up lows, it just didn't seem to... It was idling at like between... sometimes at like 60, which is really hot. It seems really high for this CPU. Compared to like a lot of people are more at like 40. So like that was already a bit weird. And then I had the CPU in the PC for like 1 or 2 days, and I just switched it on I think it was Tuesday, and it just... I was getting a... I hadn't done anything. I hadn't changed anything from the previous night, but I was getting the 00 code on my motherboard, which basically is normally it's either your motherboard or your CPU. I think those are like normally the two biggest culprits, but I tried everything. So like I tried to test things individually in case it was maybe my RAM or something, but everything seemed to work individually. And then the last the last culprit was the CPU. So yeah, just had to RMA it. I've put a new one in and it works fine. So I actually weirdly I had the exact same issue with a 5800X3D when I first got it. Literally the same issue, but I had it for longer. I maybe had the 5800X3D for like 2 or 3 months, and it was fine. And then one day, it just did basically the same thing. It just gave me a code on the motherboard, and yeah, it was like completely gone. So I had to RMA that as well, which is really bizarre. I started to think maybe it's me, but I didn't do anything different. Like I say, it worked for a couple of days, and it seemed stable, but yeah, I think it just happens sometimes. But I've put the new one in. put the new CPU in the exact same build and it works fine. So it's got to have just maybe been some issue with the CPU. Could have just been a dodgy CPU. This guy's on an absolute mad one. That's what I look like when I'm in the club. In my fur coat. What? Why is it just the arms that are fur? I expect it to be like the whole thing, be like a pimp coat. He's on the phone.
How may I help you?
This is a fit as well. That guy got... Is he... I suppose it's... the whole thing in Cyberpunk is half human, half robot. Alright, back in the Bugatti. Can actually go up there, can't we? So yeah, I think this still looks very good to me. Let's even try maybe quality now. Dealing with that. So overall, you know... I think the only downside is you do lose 1 or 2 FPS by doing it with the new model, but the image quality I think way outweighs that. So which should I get from Micro Center on the 30th? 5090 or 5090 or 5090? I'm not sure what you mean. 5090 or 5080? I'm gonna go up here to get the view. Where was it? Was it higher up? Which brand am I? 5090? I don't really know. I'm not being massively picky because I think I'm gonna have to get lucky to get one. So I'm not gonna put any. I'm gonna get whatever I can. You know. I'm gonna try and aim to maybe get an MSI one because I like those ones. But I'm just gonna get whatever I can because I don't think I'm gonna be able to be too picky. If you see what I mean. And also on pricing too, it depends how much they are. But I'll see, like, I'm gonna ultimately just get whatever I can. If I can get an MSI one or something, I'll try. But if they all sell out immediately and I can't, I'll just try and get whatever I can. I thought there was some sort of vehicle here I could pick up. Is it the bike? It is the bike. This is 1440p at the moment. Marvelous TV, hello. It's performing really good. It's more an image quality upgrade. Like, the image quality is way better than the previous DLSS. Not going to try and get a Founders Edition, no. They normally sell out before you can even click. So, like, I don't even bother. And also, the temperatures on the Founders Edition, I wasn't too impressed. They don't look that great. But normally, at least for the last 2 generations, the Founders Editions sells out before you can even click, like, add to basket. It goes out completely, like, straight away. So I just normally don't even waste my time trying to get one. Try and focus on getting another one. 5090, 5080. It depends. Are you interested in the multi-frame generation? If you're interested in the multi-frame generation, then I'd say you've got to get the 5080 because the 4090 won't have that. And also it'll depend on pricing too, because the 5080 is going to probably be a lot cheaper than a 4090. But if you are interested in multi-frame generation, then you have to get a 5000 series because you won't have that on a 40. I personally would probably opt for the 5080 because it's going to be way cheaper than a 4090 more than likely, unless, I don't know, you say Micro Center, so you're probably in America, right? I don't know how much 4090 will be there. But it'll still probably be more than a 5080. which you're going to get similar performance around about that, maybe a little less raster with a 5080, but it's going to be cheaper and you'll have multi-frame generation. So if those things are of interest to you, I think you've probably got to go 5080. Yeah, it's going to be weaker raster than a 4090, but my point was obviously it's going to be probably quite a bit cheaper and you're going to have more features. So if those things are of interest to you, then kind of a... Whoa. .1% low. Yeah, I think a lot of it doesn't help because I've still got that autosave on. And that always makes it stutter. What is going on here? The driving here looks horrendous. That guy's on an absolute mad one. I've only just realised I've got a minute to do this, to deliver this bike. Is that what that means? I've got 55 seconds. I've only just realised. I've probably failed. Oh no, it's right there. Who's the tail? Oh, easy, mate, easy. Easy, mush. Hopefully it doesn't reverse me out again, because if it does, I could end up in the water.
Not gonna lie, V. You got a gift.
There's no autosave. Oh, okay. I thought every now and then it popped up on the middle of my screen saying save. Autosaving.
My appreciation's waiting for you in the drop locker.
Did I get it? I did get it. Give me this car. What the hell? Someone's getting kicked over here. What the hell is going on? No, I lost the car. There's another one here. And this one looks quite nice. Autosave does happen. Yeah, I thought I see it coming up on my screen. Every now and then in blue it comes up on my screen saying autosaving. Huh? Must admit, it's really hard to drive in this first person. At least on keyboard. What do I think of... Transform model seems very good. Image quality, very impressed. It's a lot better than the previous model. Am I on an OLED monitor? No. I was considering eventually getting one like a 4K. The thing is I want a 4K 240. The only upgrade for me would be like a 4K 240, but it's got to be 27 inch. I don't really want anything bigger than that. I think there was some monitors similar to that at CES. But the only other issue I'm a little worried about on OLED is the burn-in, because I use my monitors for work mainly, whereas a lot of still images and like 90% of my time on the computer is spent at my job. So I'm a little worried about burn-in on it. I know I think there's some improvements to it, but it still makes me nervous. But admittedly, I haven't really looked into it too much, like any recent models and that, because I don't really need a new monitor, to be honest. I don't need it, it'd just be cool to have, but... Asus has a 4K 240 OLED. What are my thoughts on a B580? Overall, it seems not bad for the price range it's in. Performance seems fairly okay. The issue I had with mine is I just had all these teething problems with it, which was similar with the last ARC cards from Intel. I can't... With my monitor, it uses, to get 144 Hz, it uses like, what is it, DSC compression. And basically, Intel GPUs, for some reason, don't work with it. They don't work with DSC compression, so I have to drop my monitor refresh rate down whenever I'm on that GPU at 4K, which is really annoying. I don't know why that's a thing. I don't have that issue with anything else. I don't have that issue with Nvidia or AMD GPUs. So just kind of teething issues with the driver stuff, I guess. But the card for its price, I think, is okay. I think Intel just need to get all their drivers and even the software that they have. The software's not great. The control panel stuff, I don't think is very good either. I'm glad they're doing it, though, because I think, obviously, if they keep doing GPUs, it will get better. Be keen to check out a kind of mid-range, higher-tiered GPU if they do one, like, what was it, the ARC A770, which I did have that one. I just lost... capture card went for a second then. Shall we, whilst we're here, let's maybe drop it down to 1080p. Have a look at the quality on that as well. It is going to make my overlay really big. If anything, yeah, God, I mean, we won't stay on this for too long because that's absolutely huge. That's what she said. You've been using an OLED for programming. It's not bad. Okay, cool. Because that's what I do as well, programming. When you say it's not too bad, does that mean that it is burning in? It's just not that bad, or if you see what I mean?
You there, sir? Did Dakota send you?
That's right. You got the goods?
Right here, Dynalar Super Kidney. Especially for sickle cell anemics, just like we agreed.
You really have to look. Okay, cool. Isn't there some kind of tech in those monitors now, though, which tries to prevent it?
Later, I know. I have to go in there.
Never make it easy, do they?
Would you, in your opinion, would you say it's worth it, though? So, like, the burn-in... The image quality outweighs the burn-in, if you see what I mean. A bit worried about that capture card going off there like that. Gonna have to look at that as well.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Who's saying that? Oh. What the hell?
I won't if you can give me an explanation, and it better be fucking good.
The phone call with Dakota. It was tapped. The police. They made
Rub factor 50 on it.
Badges wouldn't go at all that.
We're gonna do 58 or 5070 for a 1440p 240. Are we talking native here, like native 240 FPS?
Never mind. You won't get it.
Are you wanting to hit 240 FPS? Better off just using your current monitor for programming and only use the OLED for game. Yeah, but that's the thing. I don't really want to be like. I don't want to be switching like that. I just want to have my setup, if you see what I mean.
Or in your leg.
I need like, well, I don't need, but I have normally 2 or 3 monitors for work. I'm going to have to be making sure I switch that one off when I'm working, which will then drop me down to like 1 or 2 monitors, but I'd rather have 3, if you see what I mean. They just come in and just smash my car up. I'd appreciate that. Hey, Scooby, hello, yes. New CP, yeah. Beef. Beefy boy. Wunderbar. Isn't DLSS 4 for the new 5000 series? No, that's multi-frame generation. DLSS 4 is available for all GPUs. This is just the upscaling, image upscaling. DLSS depending on the game. And if you want to hit 240, you've got to go for a 5080, really. It's going to depend on the game, though. Some games you could probably hit that with using DLSS and stuff. What about multi-frame generation? Do you want to use that? How did you get the DLSS 4 files? You just need to update the game. That's all. Update the game. Once you update the game, you'll have it in the settings. Don't need to mess around with files or anything. So 1080p here. We've got it on... What have we got it on? So we've got it on quality. Let's maybe check out performance and see. So this is it here. Once you update the game, you'll get the option here. This is the old DLSS image model. Convolutional neural network. Transformer model is the new one. This is DLSS 4 here. They're the options you'll get once you update the game. Yes, yeah, I do have path tracing, yeah. So this performance, this looks way better than 1080p on the other model. It's going to look a little rough because it's 1080p on my 4K monitor, but quality-wise, I can tell it's just a million miles better. Which is pretty incredible because if I go back to the other model here, you'll probably see. Like, look how fuzzy and blurry that looks, especially in the distance. It's maybe going to be a little hard to tell on the stream, so I'll probably try and do a video on it where I can do a side-by-side, and it'll be a lot easier to see. But look at this ghosting here on the cars. You can really kind of see it. The compression and bitrate on the stream, it's a little lower today, so it might not be too easy to tell, but I can definitely tell a difference in image here. The crispness of it is a lot better with the new model. It's more... When you're looking into the distance, especially when I'm driving, like the car in front, you can really see the ghosting. It's normally stuff in the distance as opposed to like right in front of you. Is where it's definitely it's worse. You can see it on the car by the side. Kind of how it's rendering the image in. It just looks really quite blurry. But as soon as you go to the new model, not that it's perfect, but it is insanely better. Definitely still has its issues. It's not completely fully fixed, but it just looks, you know, more crisp, and it looks more like a DLSS preset higher. So instead of DLSS performance, it looks a bit more like DLSS balanced. So it just retains a lot more of the quality. Where is it that I'm actually driving? How do you try it out? You just need to update Cyberpunk. If you've got a Cyberpunk game installed, you should have an update for it. As long as you do that update, you'll then have it in the menu. $4070, $5080. I mean, it's a pretty big increase. We'll be checking out the 5080, so just make sure you're subscribed if you're not already, and we can have a look. Once I get it, we can have a look at it. Stop monitoring power draw and GPU. Is that what causes the AMD issues? Yeah, we kind of want to see those stats, though. It's kind of important to see what the power draw is. Oh, this is at the same place, isn't it? Am I going to have to ditch the car again? Absolutely maxing the car out. Doesn't sound too healthy. Driver? What? As in the Nvidia driver? I've got the latest one. Cheers to the bench for that. Blur, that's alright. I'll see you later. Where the hell am I going? To outside here. Although we are at 1080p, a break in 200 FPS, which is pretty nuts. Oh god, I'm going to have to go there again. Is it going to let me up? No. It's a weird bug, isn't it? It doesn't let me go up in a car. Maybe that's intentional. This is 1080p right now. That's why my overlay's so big. Just going to check this out quick. It's just improvements across the board, though. The image quality. We'll switch back to 4K in a sec, which is where it looks really good. Who am I? Who have I got to talk to? Talk to this guy, huh?
Got Jake's implant.
Just on time, V. Just on time. Come by in a few hours. Things should settle down by then.
Oh god, can I sleep here? Absolute vibes. My question is, this sounds like it's plugged into an amp, right? That's what the sound is, but it's not. I've got a problem with that. Got an issue with that. Can I start on this fire? No. What did he say? I've got to come back in an hour. Return to the camp in 8 hours' time. You having a laugh? How do we skip time? How do I do it?
That old.
How do I do it?
But I do know the one you're talking about. Right.
I can't remember how to do it. It's not. It's on the menu, isn't it?
Didn't that also involve a maglev tunnel? Like they had our folks working upstairs.
How do I do it? Anyone know?
Downstairs, they were drilling the transcon line.
Guys, if you haven't liked the stream already, make sure to drop a like. See if we can hit 200 likes. 151 currently. Might get close to it. Does anyone know how I skip time? I swear. I'm sure it's on the menu somewhere. Boom. Oh no, wait, it's down here. Cannot skip time.
Even
What?
if we have to write it in our own blood. That's sure.
Save house sleep. You can do it there. You can do it on the menu, but it's saying it's not available. It might be because I'm in there. If I come out here and try it. I think the overlay's covering it for you, but you press this. Down here, look, you see? Cannot skip time right now. Unavailable. That's a joke. Super resolution is your DLSS, your upscaling. So if I'm at 4K and I'm using DLSS quality, it's rendering closer to 1440p and upscaling. Ray reconstruction is just like a added improvement to DLSS with ray tracing on, because when you've got DLSS on and ray tracing's on, it can muddy the image. It can be harder for the image to output it at a similar quality to if you didn't have ray tracing on. It makes it harder. Ray reconstruction essentially is just improving that. It gives you slightly higher FPS, but it's just more efficient with ray tracing basically, and it also makes the image a little clearer than what it would be without. Whereas super resolution is your just like standard upscaling. So DLSS quality, performance, balanced, ultra performance. Yes, that's it. I'm looking for that word denoiser. That's the word. Make the image with ray tracing less noisy. That is the correct terminology. So I can skip time now. How long was it? 8 hours. You're having a laugh. I think it's because I was too close maybe to the mission or whatever. How old DLSS quality versus new? I mean, the new DLSS 4 image quality is very good. It's very good in comparison. Single stream PC from GPU? No, I've got a stream PC. I've got two PCs. DLSS 4 only for 5000 series cards? No, that's multi-frame generation you're thinking of. DLSS 4 is just the upscaling. Tech1M, yo, how's it going? I am good, yeah, how are you? I haven't got the thing, where's the mission? Read Bob's message. Oh, it's still got this lighting bug on the game. Yeah, DLSS 4 is for all RTX cards, yeah. I think you're maybe thinking of the multi-frame generation. That's only for 5000 series cards. How do I get my phone out? What? Did anyone just see that? That's my Bugatti. I just get thrown from the heavens. Where am I from? In terms of like specific location, or I'm from England. But do you mean like specific in England? Anyone know how I got my phone out? T? I thought it was... No, that's the car. How do I get the phone out? I'm just going to press all the buttons. No, it's not that. It's my guy got a helmet on. Why has he got a helmet on? I don't remember putting that on. Not that button. Not that button. Isn't it like holding something down? Southeast. Oh! You want to guess? You want to guess any closer? As in, like, you're very warm. But let's talk specifics here. 9800X 3D, yes. Yeah, I finally got it sorted, yeah. I switched it out this morning. So I spent most of the day trying to get it working. And it seems to be doing okay. Ken, nah, not quite. I guess, to be honest, I don't actually... I'm sort of like right on the border of what you would consider southeast. It's probably maybe giving it away too much. Anyone in chat know how I can get the phone out? It's a bit of a problem for me right now. How do I get the phone out? I've done this a million times. London? No. It's more like south. I'm very, very south, like south coast near Southampton. Originally closer to Portsmouth, but closer to Southampton. So I think that... Does that actually even fall in South? I think that... It's like southwest, southeast. It's like right on the crisp. I don't actually even know where technically southwest starts. Where does that start? Is it Bournemouth, or is that still southeast? Press T. Is it T? Oh my god, you got to hold it down. That's why. Thank you. I was pressing it, but you got to hold it. I can't actually even see. Who am I supposed to be texting? Why, Tempter? Where are you from? Who did it say that I have to call?
How's biz going?
Can't complain. Corporals learn to keep their distance, and Sokka's back hiring lone mercs. They all gotta
Did I have to send the messed up CPU back? Yeah.
Good thing you got
I've sent the CPU back, yeah. I did it a quicker route, because like RMAs like that sometimes take a while. I just bought another one. I bought another CPU and I'll send the other one back.
Happy with his lot.
You get to a certain age, you
Just to speed it up, because I need this working for 5090.
Have a good one.
see you around, B.
Who is it saying I need to call? Go to the meeting point. Okay, maybe it's worked. Jesse, yo! What was the one CPU? The 9800X3D. It's the one that I've got in. I had to send it back. Did I tweak any BIOS settings? No. The only thing I've got on is XMP. I did briefly try out what is it called? Like Curve Optimizer. But I left it at default for now, just because I'll probably play around with it. I didn't want to. I was just happy for the PC to work, you know. I was like, I don't want to mess around with this too much. Let me play one game before I potentially break it again. But I just want to see it working, and then maybe later I can like mess around with it more. Current settings at the moment is I'm actually at 1080p. So I was just having a look at the image quality. So I'm at 1080p, got it on DLSS performance with the new DLSS 4 transformer model, but I've got everything max. So we do have frame generation on, I've got ray tracing, I've got path tracing on, and then everything else is maxed out as well. So just overall seeing different reses, different DLSS presets. But I think overall pretty impressed by the quality of it. It's very good compared to the previous the other DLSS model. Shan, hello. So we're at DLSS performance here, and even ghosting and stuff is really minimal compared to the previous DLSS model. So yeah, see, that was the autosave there. Do you see that pop up on the screen? The blue little icon that popped up for a split second? And it's dropped my FPS 0.1% low down to 10. That was an autosave. Just caught that. It was definitely autosave. I've gone the wrong way. I'm always taking the wrong roads on this. I feel like the map deceives me loads. When is DLSS 4 coming to 4000 series? It's out now on 4000 series. I'm using it now in Cyberpunk on 4000. Just got to make sure the game's up to date. Disaster area. I'll catch you later. Does anyone know what the Man City-Chelsea score is, by any chance? Are Man City getting battered or not? That was on today, wasn't it? Was that game? That game was today. Look at that driving, just utter perfection. And I switched to 1440p with these exact settings. Sure. To be fair, I didn't really want to sound 1080p for too long because the overlay goes insanely big, and also it looks a little worse on my monitor because I'm on 4K monitor. It's 3-1 City. Whew. I mean, to be fair, you know, I'm a Tottenham fan, so Chelsea can do one. So Chelsea and Arsenal can both do one. Ah, we're going into the Phantom Liberty area. See, it happened again, autosave. Yeah, performance is still very good. We'll have to, once I get the 5090, we'll check out multi-frame generation as well. This is with DLSS 3 frame generation, yeah, not multi-frame generation. We only have that on 50 series cards. Can't use that on this. I'll tell you what, I love this area in the night time. The lighting is so good. Just look at that. Look at that. Even, and this is even with performance. It normally doesn't look this good with performance. Even, you know, like that. I love this area for the lighting, actually. It looks really good. Go down to this sketchy area. There's a tree falling down. No, this is 1440p. Yeah, that lighting looks really nice. Am I being a weirdo? That lighting looks so nice. Look at that lighting. Sheesh. I want to frame it. It always almost reminds me of when you're in the food market areas. Oh, just look at this here like that. This is DLSS. This is with path tracing on, yeah. How do I do the HUD on and off? It's automatic. I don't do anything. It maybe is a setting. Is it a setting with the HUD? How do I get onto that, like, catwalk area? I want to get a really good look at the pyramid. Well, this looks sketchy as hell.
Life's good, eh?
Oh, no way. I had this issue. I remember being... I remember doing this before. Was it underneath? It was underneath, wasn't it? No, wait. I remember doing this mission ages ago. Or is it up top? It was like bugged, wasn't it? I forget. How much? 50, 80? Add-in boards, we don't know yet. They haven't. We don't have any realistic pricing of those boards yet. Yeah, this area is an expansion to like the main game, but to be, you know, even the main game like looks very good though. But you can use I have the expansion, but you dip in and out. So that area where I went through and there was all those lasers on the car, that's going into the expansion area. And then to get out, you have to go through the lasers. What am I looking for in here? This looks sus. Hello? Whoa! Oh, we're in doo-doo. We're in big doo-doo. She's got a machete! What the hell? Oh my god. I can't heal myself. Ah! Why can't I heal myself? Have I not got any... I'm dead. Do I only have 2 heals? That was rough, because there is no cover. Have I only got... How do I see the heals that I've got? I've only got 2. That is absolutely... That's not a good situation. Where am I? I'm thinking I'm gonna go inside the container with the shotgun. Larry David, aren't you on that show, Curb Your Enthusiasm? I like that show, to be fair. It's quite funny. It's that machete one. Was that the machete? Was that the machete person? Quick hacks. How do I use them? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, it's been a while since I played this game, so I'm a little bit rusty. Tab. Oh, yeah. Can I use that in combat, though? I don't know if I have the combat ones. They just ping. I've got reboot. I don't think I've really got, I don't think I've, like, attached those. There's probably much more useful ones than the ones that I've got. Where did I leave my car? I mean, to be fair, we can just get my, I want the one machine guns on it. Was it that one? Where is it? Here it is. But should we... I'm going to switch back to 4K, shall we? Yeah, absolute best visuals. Because I normally, previously, would have said, I don't really drop to DLSS performance if I can help it. Because I feel like, especially when you have path tracing on, the image does get really quite blurry and a lot of noise in the image. But now, this is with performance here. And I would more than happily play with this, which I would have never done before. Like, the quality is really not an issue here. I'm just going to look at the lighting here. Look at that. Oh god. For the tab. Reboot optics if you have any inventory. I have that one, yeah.
Stand by.
I'm guessing reboot optics is almost like a flashbang. It kind of just halts them. Whoa! Look at that up there as well, that ship. That looks crazy. Can I get a better view of that up here? That looks crazy. What is that? Look at that. That does look epic. Weren't they doing a... I thought they were developing this game and going to put it into Unreal Engine 5. I feel like that would be a big mistake. Could you imagine the performance? It'd be cool if you could get on that. I think it just flies around, doesn't it? But imagine if you had to get on that. What other missions have we got? Call Mr. Hands. Interesting name.
The word is Dogtown has a new alpha.
Your Bennett's an apex predator. Gonna make a fine new Hansen.
With a sensible partner at his side, he stands to achieve more than Hansen ever could. Marvelous work, V. Worth every penny and more. That'll be all for now. I'll be in touch.
I don't know what that is, but on the radar, it's got 3 skulls. Matt P, hello. Yeah, 9800X not been too bad. Only issue, as I was saying earlier, I built the PC all last Sunday and I had to RMA my first one. My first 9800X 3D, something happened to it and it just wouldn't boot. It worked for like 2 days and then my PC just wouldn't boot. I had to get another one. Which has been a bit annoying. So I did plan to stream a couple of times in the week, but I basically haven't had a PC for like a week. But fingers crossed. Seems like it's working for me at the moment. No way. How's... I thought I was quiet enough. How do I throw grenades? Maybe I haven't got any. Shotgun's pretty good, to be fair. Oh! The music's an absolute vibe. You've built a 9800X 3D as well, nice. Am I buying a 50? I will be buying a 5090, yeah, and 5080. Middle mouse, yeah, I think it's middle mouse, but I don't think I've got any because I'm pressing it, nothing's happening. What is that? Is that a... Oh, wow, here we go. Take control. Oh, yes. I can't see any... Oh. This is a cheat code. I can't see that person through there. There's a guy up there. Is that another turret? That is another turret. How do I get out of this? How do I get out of this? There's so many in here. Why couldn't I see any of them? I couldn't see any of them in the turret. This is the boss. Is that the boss? He's not taking any damage. I hate the ones that move like this. Oh, that helped. Can I do the turret again? No! Oh wow, they're really far. What's happening? I'm stuck. I'm stuck at the scaffolding. This shotgun's pretty good, to be fair. There's a lot of damage. Oh, that's the boss. I think she's stuck. This is absolutely just cheesing it. Can I do something with her? Oh god. Did she just do it to me? Doing my head in. Let's reboot her again. I'm not sure what's happening. I shouldn't be in that water, should I? Drones? I don't think I've ever done this mission. I don't remember doing this. How has she now got 79% health? What on earth? She was at like 20%. I'm gonna run out of ammo. I don't really want to go into the water. I can't go in the water at all. Will that strategy work? I think I could probably do that once or twice. Dropped it down quite a lot. You should try Nova Look. I don't know what that is. Yeah, DLSS can be used on all RTX cards, yeah. Just not multi-frame generation. A mod, yeah, maybe. I was interested to see it at its raw performance, though, first, really. Yeah, Mao, it can be used. DLSS 4 can be used in all RTX cards. It's just you're probably thinking of multi-frame generation. You can't use multi-frame generation. You can only be used on 5000 series. There we go. Boom. What's the strat here? Get out of here. Oh, it's happened again. What's happened? Has my PC just crashed? I think my PC is just fully crashed. Someone jinxed my who said 9800 X3D's a flex? PC's fully crashed. Yeah, it's fully gone. Good job I got a stream PC. Okay, that's worrying, because I already had to RMA one 9800X 3D. That's concerning. That's not good. No, I know that's not good. This is my second 9800X 3D as well. My first one completely died. Blue screen? No, just fully went. What could that be? See, let's try and... I'm just booting it back up. I'm wondering because it kept going no signal from me with my capture card. Could my capture card be doing something? Bit of a weird one. Maybe increase my fans. Yeah, it can. What was that in response to? Maybe my capture card overheating? I don't know, it's a weird one, isn't it? It's the first time it's done that. Capture card overheating. Yeah, but my PC went off, it wouldn't be that. This is my first proper gaming session on it, so maybe, I don't know, maybe something got too hot and it switched off? Because I haven't changed my fan curves. Could be that. Maybe. Temps looked okay though, didn't they? I wasn't really keeping an eye on them before it crashed, but if maybe it could be, I don't know, it could be something else like that. I'll test again, yeah, I'm just booting it up. Make sure to drop a like on the stream if you haven't already. We're 25 likes off 200. Can we hit it? Wouldn't PC just turning off my power supply? Yeah, but why would it be my power supply? I've got a 1200 watt power supply. It did it once earlier, like earlier, it went no signal on my capture card, and like I think maybe something there has crashed, and now potentially I've got no audio. It's because I'm not sending it in OBS. Hang on, just bear with me, man. Still a little bit of a test because I'm on a stream PC now, so it's all still a little bit new. First stream on that, which long term would be better, but. We got audio. Let me just resend everything. I'm getting lots of noises. I'm hoping you can see the game. Just the drive. Yeah, maybe. It could be just the game with the new update, potentially. I don't know, might have maybe done it. could, like I say, what I'm planning to do tomorrow, I'm gonna get Final Fantasy game downloaded and hopefully check that out tomorrow. So it'll give us a bit more of an overall. I can test the same setup exactly the same with that, see what happens. If it also does it again with that, then we know maybe it's something else. There's an issue somewhere else. Maybe my RAM is unstable. It's not my RAM. I've used this RAM for like 2 years, and I've never ever. I'm not running it at any different speeds than what I have done for 2 years. I never had this. Never happened to me once. So I doubt it's that. Unless the RAM's fully gone, but then my PC wouldn't boot again. Looked under stream the CPT. Yeah, no, I don't think it was that. It could have maybe... It may be because I'm using the new update. The upscaling's just caused that, like, maybe the game's crashed and that's somehow just bricked my whole PC. Potentially. Oh, no, I can't even get in there. What is in there, then? How do we get in there? Unauthorized. Different CPU. Yeah, maybe, but why would it? If it was a RAM thing like that, though, I've been playing for almost 3 hours. Wouldn't it? It'd have crashed sooner than that, wouldn't it? I've got no gun sound. What the hell? What? I hear someone walking. Okay, the audio's delayed. I think it is my capture card. Bear with me. This is what I was a little bit worried about. I've got an Elgato and I don't hear great things about them. Are these the issues? I might have to go to Ava Media. Is that going to be a better idea? Potentially. Which is annoying. Don't overthink. Yeah, well, I mean, I can't. I don't know what to how to fix this here. I've refreshed. Do I maybe just redo my game capture completely? Just bear me a sec. Okay. That sounds better. Teething problems. Is the sound in sync? It is. I think the restart just crashed my capture card, I think. It did something funny with it. Well, lads, thanks for subscribing. How do anyone know how I get in this, like I said with the stream, I'm going to stream again tomorrow. We'll try it out and see if it keeps doing the same thing like you've said, then yeah, maybe there's a bigger problem, but I won't stress it too much. It just makes me nervous though, because I hear people having issues with Elgato capture cards. It just kind of makes me nervous. How do I get in there? Path tracing, yeah, path tracing is on. I think maybe... Ah, it's that. They've got it. Like, should I have maybe gone for an Ava Media capture card instead? Would that be better? Is there supposed to be something in here? Okay, I think that was it. Have I ever ran into issues running out of VR on the 4080? Yeah, if you're trying to make native at 4K with ray tracing, in some games it can run out of VRAM doing that. Now, where's my car? There it is. I don't remember where I left it. Not really. What's not really? Ava Media. Sick car. Do you want to see something even cooler? I've got machine guns on it.
Got a report of someone breaking the rules. Transferring coordinates.
How cool is that? Oh my god.
Sitch is spiraling out of control. Sending reinforcements.
I think the police are coming.
Oh! Oh!
Say hello to my little friend. Oh god. That's not good. Ava Media is better. Yeah, maybe I have to have a look at those. Because I was a little worried about that, but we'll see. I'll maybe have a look. No entry. Oh, it's because I've got cops on me. Oh my god. This is bad. I'm dead. The car's dead. Oh my god. I couldn't reverse. This is 4K. Right. I think I'm going to end it there, guys. I need to go and grab some food and stuff. It's been good checking this out. Like I say, what I'm going to do is I'll get Final Fantasy, the new one, downloaded and try and check that out tomorrow. So I'll be on a similar time. Make sure you're subscribed and you should see when I go live. And we can check that out. Same setup on that as well. Play through that a little bit. See if we run into any issues. But thanks a lot for watching. Have a good evening. I'll catch you later.